following on from the last video where we tested the car with the welded diff and all that, and it was great, but I did mention the bigger injectors I got. Well, it's time to fit them and see if the MAF sensor can be plugged back in with these. There they are, 8 injectors made of the finest Chinesium. Supposedly, like I said in the last video, if the seller's not lying, these should be 440s and should really make it completely fine with the MAF plug back in. You know, I could flow test them and, you know, get them flow tested first to check, or I could just plug the fuckers in and see what happens, and if they're still no good, then I get them flow tested. But this way is quicker and free. So let's do it. Right, injectors out. That's the rail. That's the original injectors that look pretty sorry for themselves. This is the replacements. Physically, they're the same fitment in every way. The difference is, wow, allegedly these are 440s. Thing is though, as you can maybe see, I don't know how well the camera picks this up, but they've been decapped, which is basically, if you look at this one, it's got the little cap welded on with the 4 holes. These are decapped, and he reckons they're decapped to 440. I struggle to believe that, because generally decapped injectors go to like way more than, well, they usually go to at least double what they are with the caps on, and I don't believe these were originally like tiny injectors, because I don't know, he reckons, I don't know. Like I said, he's a injector specialist and he sold me these, so, but I still think he's full of shit. But I'm going to fit them and see. I mean, it don't matter, I'll fit them. I'll start the car with the MAF plugged in and see what the AFRs are doing. If they're being okay, send it. If they're not, they're coming back out. Right then, new injectors are in and all plumbed up, all the pipes are back on. So it's a game now of just seeing what AFRs it's going to be, if it even runs at all. So let's start it up and hope for the best. What do you reckon, Thomas? Wow, do you think it will be? We'll see. I'm far less confident. Right. I need fuel pressure first. Nah, they are not 440s. 9.9 AFR. And that's with the math plugged in. You know when it was nearly 20 before? Yeah, there's no fucking way they are 440cc injectors. That's with the math plugged in.
Should we unplug it?
I bet it'll just stall. Try it. Eights and low nines now, yeah, even worse. Fuck that, I suppose it even runs. Yeah, they're not 440s. I knew they fucking wouldn't be. Full of shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get them. I'm gonna have to get.
Your fuel pressure is 4.5 bar.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even very high. Yeah, low 10. Yeah, it's getting leaner, but that's, you know, even for cold idle.
Yeah, you could say wait for the warm up, but
yeah, it would have bloody ball washed by then. That's still. I wonder if it'll even rev then. It runs okay, but if it's got idle at low 11s, then no, it's not going to work well.
more race again.
Don't even want to start now. Is it plugged in?
Yeah.
No, don't unplug it then.
No?
No. Let's just run out of fuel again. Who knows? The gauge don't tell the fucking
Oh,
truth.
yeah, right. How much fuel did you put in?
It's saying nearly half a tank now, but I put in like 2 or 3 of those jerry cans.
Small ones.
Yeah. They're saying 4.3 bar, 4.2, so it should start.
Yeah, it's got fuel.
Yeah, it's got fuel pressure.
Fucking hell.
Cheers, injectors, you fuckers.
I will leave it. No starting. Change the injectors, shall we start?
What, changing back to the other ones?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't want them anyway, right?
They're no good at like this. I mean, that was getting to low 11s, but that's not good enough still. Nah, bloke's full of shit. 440's my ass. I had a feeling they wouldn't be. Because he was just guessing. So it's just so rich it don't want to start.
Yeah. Should we know where the pressure is?
Huh?
Should we put the pressure back to 3?
Well, we can't, can we? Because that regulator below that don't rise properly, does it? At the boost. Remember? That's why we we're sitting at 4.3.
Right,
yes.
Yes. You know what? I will wait. Wait till it goes.
Maybe it adapts. Because look, yeah, I could deal with that. That's fine now.
It has to compensate. Let it.
Yeah,
Give it some time to learn these.
Yeah, maybe it needs to learn. Because that's fine.
Yeah, 14.
Maybe the maybe the lambda sensors are learning.
I mean, now these issues are fucking amazing.
They are very.
Give it a few seconds to actually adapt.
Yeah, let's give it a chance,
Maybe
I suppose. Fucking hell, if it can cope with these, that shows how good it is.
Yeah, and the map is plugged in.
Huh?
The map is in.
Yeah. Well, it'll be richer if you unplugged it, so it's definitely, remember, the problem was it ran really lean, but that's fine. Fuck yeah, if this is, if it'd do this, then happy days.
So, we're doing another build now today.
Well, I guess we better try it, yeah.
Well, we have to.
Well,
That's a policy.
Yeah, that's kind of the law.
But not as much as I've done yesterday.
No, not as much as that.
Because you're going to actually have a fire engine coming
we
out.
will be in big trouble. But, but this is good. It takes a while to get back to lean enough, but it gets there. I mean,
I bet you, if you drive it on the load, it will learn more.
Yeah, I expect it needs more drive.
You have to need more data to understand what's
going on.
Yeah,
it don't really, exactly. I mean, that is the lambda sensor doing that. There was too much of a coincidence to not sit at basically lambda 1, which is 14.5 or whatever it is. That's the lambda sensor telling it to do that. You don't idle at 8 and then suddenly go to 14. It's learning. God bless Mercedes engineers.
I should have back, leave it running for 5 minutes.
I was thinking to pull it outside for a minute.
Yeah.
Well, we've still got problems. Basically, it's learning. It can idle like that, but a little bit of throttle and it's stalled. And now it won't start again. Because it's too rich. What are you going to do? Turn the pressure down. But then it won't increase and reduce, will it? Yeah, just to get out of there. Yeah. Huh? Oh, nothing at the moment, hang on. That was 2.5 quickly. I'll try it there. That's like, yeah, just under 3 bar. Oh, yeah, that's got to start in a minute. Turn it down a bit. It's still low to... Yeah, down a bit more. Well, that was 2.5 while cranking. It's only when the engine started it went up to that. It's gone up now, but when it was cranking it was like 2.5. I know, it's weird, but that's what it did. Oh, there's like 8s in the load, so it's just gonna stall. It was 8s, that was. Like no extra. Them injectors, they can't cope. So yeah.
I mean, it gets better after, but then as soon as you put load on it.
Yeah, as soon as I put any load on it, it just went in the 8s and pretty much shut down because it can't cope with that shit. No. I might be better off on stock injectors and the MAF not plugged in, you know?
I mean, it wasn't bad on the stock injectors anyway.
Yeah, with no MAF, yeah. The MAF didn't seem to have a, no MAF didn't seem to hold it back. No, I reckon I'm going to have to go back to stock injectors and never run the MAF and...
I say remove the, because obviously it was working pretty decent before.
Yeah, good before.
So...
Should we just run MAF less?
Yeah, remove the MAF. I mean, I'm guessing the EC will copy with the MAF just from the lambda sensor.
Yeah. And it's just, it run off this base map anyway. And I just try and add the fuel with the methanol anyway and bollocks to it. Because it hasn't run out of fuel yet anyway, so... I mean, I've got enough methanol for... I worked out with the injectors and the methanol, I've probably got enough fuel for like 800 brake anyway. The only thing I wanted was for the fuel to cope for as long as it could, so I didn't have to have the methanol all the time. But it has been so far, so maybe fuck it.
I mean, it wasn't running bad at all without the methanol the other day, so...
Wasn't, yeah.
I will go step back. Because he wasn't running.
Yeah, look, just will not run. As soon as I lift off the throttle a bit, nah, fuck it.
Yeah, I will put the Stav injectors on as it was, raise the pressure.
Yeah.
Because now we have to adjust it again, because I lowered the machine, so we have to get the point when it's sensitive. And and then because your system now is working, it's off.
Everything else is working, yeah. Yeah, it's all plugged in. I'm not. It's just not. I've got it set to 30 psi at the moment, so it's not doing anything. But yeah, it will work.
So this time the injector's on. We adjust the fuel pump again, the pressure on the regulator. Let it run again. It will
relearn how to fucking work.
Let it warm up. Fill up the tank with the methanol. Or you still got something, do you?
Yeah, about a third of a tank. I've got loads over there still, somewhere.
Raise the pressure. Then yeah,
send it.
Send it.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I can't. The trouble is, I can't do much bloody sending because we need an open road and I need the V5 to arrive for that.
Yeah, but so, if we need to wait here stationary, right?
Yeah, but I don't think I'd get far enough to need the methanol. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I've run out of fuel. Boost.
Your fuel will not boost it up if you do it next second.
Well, I was doing it third before and it wasn't enough to run out. I was getting to 5-6 psi and the injectors were coping. I mean, that's a good thing. I want the injectors to cope for as long as I can. Because if I don't have the methanol turning on until...
Yeah, but you can drive it. The other day you were driving, that's not driving more than normal.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
So
that I was feeling 6 psi then, and it wasn't running lean. So I don't need the methanol until at least 6. So that's good, because I wouldn't want to run with no methanol beyond about 7-ish, because there's no cooling.
You can drive it more than normally, and then
yeah. So fuck it. I'm just gonna.
You were on a good spot before anyway.
Yeah.
So
I reckon. And I mean, it suits me not having a MAF sensor anyway, because MAF sensors are a pain in the ass. Yeah. Simplicity. So.
It could just run even better than you thought.
Yeah. I thought we needed a MAF, but maybe we don't. So.
You just rely on the
yeah.
On the lambda sensor. So that one is good. And
yeah, I mean, I don't know what that map sensor is doing. Remember, it's got a map sensor in there. I don't know. Don't know. I never knew it. I never knew these had one until this.
Where?
Fuck knows. I'm just gonna put the other injectors back in then.
It's working good.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do as well? Probably. I'll steal. Maybe I'll nick the caps and the rubbers off these ones as well. Then at least I got new ones instead of the shitty old ones in it.
Oh yeah.
Could do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew these weren't going to be right. I didn't believe him at all. I'm gonna get.
It was worth a try anyway.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to get them flowed just to.
Though this is good because it shows you how much the ECU trying to compensate.
Oh, massively.
You can actually see it through seconds.
Yeah.
Like from what was 8?
Yeah.
9s.
Yeah, 8.5.
And then it went to what 13s, 14s.
Yeah.
So
It could cope at idle, but that's really all where the lambda sensors are working.
I mean, it's nearly good enough for these put these injectors on just to see how the ECU.
Yeah, it's quite clever.
Compensate massively.
But the ECU only seems to compensate at idle and light loads, which is good because you don't want one that compensates under load, because that's what makes shit lean out. That's what happens with Volvos. Their ECU with the lambda active compensates even at full throttle. So you'll have a car, if you get it like chipped or whatever, and the lambda's still activated, it'd be rich enough, and then a couple of weeks later it'll fucking lean out because the lambda's told it to. So yeah, anyone with any sense, you disable the lambda on the chip. So yeah, fuck it. Injectors back, stock one's back in.
Yeah, it won't take you long.
No, it's a quick job.
Do that. Methanol.
Yeah.
Active and send it.
Yeah, fuck it. I reckon I'll plug it back in just so I can drive it back in there. May as well, innit?
Do it here.
Yeah, I suppose it's a nice day.
It's a nice day today.
Yeah, fuck it.